This is Bit Heroes. I am Kez. I'm assuming most of you are here because you know Bit Heroes. I recently got into this game and I've been having a blast. That is for sure. It's been taking up more time than I'd like to admit in my life. But the community has been awesome on top of that, and it's inspired me to sort of contribute to the community in some way, somehow. So what I've decided to do is develop a free-to-play alternate account that I will create progress videos for, which you'll basically watch along with me. Now, it's not going to be the full gameplay that happens all through the experience of the account, but it will be highlights, updates, goals, maybe some sort of guides for new players as I go, and tips, because I'm going to play it a bit differently, but I'll get to that in a few minutes. So in my first account I started, and I have put a little bit of money into it just because the game's been fun and I've been patient, but currently I'm about level 90 and I'm about to be at level 91, and I'm just shy of 800 total skill. For those of you who don't know what that is, you'll find out in the future, probably later in this video. But I've decided to build my main account as a glass cannon DPS role, or close to it. At least that's what it's structured as right now. And when I started, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I was just throwing some skills or stat points wherever. So I do have 7 in the agility skill, and then the rest are in my attack skill. But with this account, I've already got a friend request. I plan to build a tank character, and one of the limiting factors of this series is going to be that no matter what I do, I want to be in the front position in combat. So this might not matter too much in raids early on, because I likely will use my higher level account and friends to get through some early raids, just because I'd like to catch up if I can as quickly as possible, and that is sort of the theme of the game. You use your high level friends to help you with dungeons and such, but I will still put my guy on a suicide roll at the very front for those dungeons that I'll die in. But to go through the main storyline and to do PvP, etc., I plan to be front and center. I'm not entirely certain on all of the logistics of everything. I'm gonna have to do some research before I spend any of my major skill points, which I'll do at a later date. This episode is just gonna be about starting the series and setting up the account. So let's get into this. So this is just the tutorial. For those of you who haven't played, you do have to sort of follow the motions here, and it'll sort of teach you how to go about things. So right off the bat here, they give you a piece of equipment to add to your character. The music is ballin'. So I will speed this up a little, because early on you don't have a lot of freedom, but you just have to sort of go through the motions here and beat these first little dungeons, and it will then let you start free reigning. So we'll equip the new sword, keep going through here. Oh, there's Tubbo. Tubbo's a little angry fat orc. And just like that, we have beat Tubbo. And some more gear. I'll clip that in a second here. So, there we go. This is what I was hoping to get to. We're gonna make, so Kezztron is the name I've chosen. My main account is Kezzia, and I plan to be a tank, so let's get some tankalicious hair. Make him pale. That looks kind of cool. We'll go with that. Equip the upgrade, and we're off to a booming start. Anyways, so this time we actually have a familiar. Oop, front and center. Almost messed that up. And we'll continue on our journey. Let me know what you guys think would be best, or what you would like to see. Obviously, as content gets more difficult and I have to manually do it to be sure that I pass through things, I will turn off auto, and you'll see most of that. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna let me here, but I'm not gonna use the skill point yet because I'm going to do some reading before episode 2, and I'm not sure if dumping everything into HP is the best option as a tank, but if it is, that's what we'll end up doing. Ooh, blue ring right off the start too. Hang on. There we go. Boo boo. Ooh. Ooh. Persuade boo boo. Oh yeah, I forgot to give you the first 2 familiars. And they're giving us a baller main hand here. It'll be a little stronger. I think what we need to do is we'll get to the first dungeon here, and that's where we'll end the episode today. So for this, I'm gonna add my main real quick. I'll go accept that on my, and boom. So there's my main. If you guys want, you can add that. I could probably carry most people through the low level dungeons and such, and we'll even test that out right here. We'll beat Grimm's, and then we'll call out the episode here. So what we're gonna do, put me in the front. I'll put my main at the back. We'll bring this guy too, because why not? And there's Grimm's already. Of course, the main is one hitting everything. And there we go. So that dungeon is complete. I got my first 300 gems, some energy to spend. Of course, now they show you the shop. I do not want to buy that item. Oh. I'm not sure if they would let me not buy that. I'm hoping that was not forced, in which case I've dramatically set my account back immediately. But worst case scenario, that's not a major problem. So thank you for joining me on this first episode. I know it was a bit boring because obviously if you're not new to this game, you've seen this content before, and it's very slow and not super exciting. But what the exciting part of this is supposed to be is the adventure to becoming a main tank. So if you'd like to suggest anything or make any comments about what I could do better, please leave them down below. Please feel free to add me on either of these accounts. That is Kezztron or Kezzia. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.